Okay. All right. Sorry about that. How are y'all doing? What is going on, y'all? See, I gotta get used to that shit. I gotta get used to that, which is Control D, I believe. Yep. Command D. Yep. Oh. Same shit. All right. Sorry about that. Y'all know who this is. Y'all know what we about a bitch. This is Ask CeeCee. This is take 2. Do we like the background? Is it cute? Is it giving something of what you like? You know, I got the Freddy house in the back. Freddy is too tall for, of course, the opening of the house, but it is what it is. We got the Freddy with the furnace over here. I got the actual Freddy gloves right above the lamps. It's looking cute. It's very mindful, very demure, because it's spooky season, whatever the case may be. So, are we ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Wow. You know, she's only one person and has only 2 hands. Someone should have went with her.
I don't want to.
Oh, for her. So now she has to carry all that stuff in the back, all by herself. For her.
I mean, I'll help her when she comes back.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. She ain't. She ain't. She's gonna be like, just put it there. Mm-hmm. That's what she's gonna do.
I'll bring one in.
That's how you know that Heather has now become a Puerto Rican mama. She gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna help you. Put it there. Did I not just help you? All right. So just to let you all know, this is how it usually goes. And I'm going to say this again, as I do in every beginning of the show. This is Ask CeeCee, where it means I answer your questions regarding about pretty much anything. We can answer questions about makeup. We can answer questions about skincare, about hair, love, relationships, divorces, circumcisions, hysterectomies, vasectomies, my trans journey, etc., etc., etc. So I've got Heather here with me. She can't see you. There you go. And she is also adminning on the computer. She's graduated, y'all. No more of her doing this shit.
I like them.
You're going to get used to a computer like a normal person. And as you can see, that the light is much more softer. Let me tell you something. There was one thing of what I was researching up on the internet was how to diffuse a soft LED light. Because I got an LED lamp, you know, it's a desk lamp, regular shit like that. But when I tell you that when it's up in your face, it is bright. So I was like, okay, I need a way to diffuse that. And baby, when I tell you that they gave me the most easiest thing and everyone has it up in their house, it's parchment paper. I ran into the kitchen so fast, grabbed that parchment paper, and I was just like, oh, this light is very, very, very forgiving. I love it. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. All right. So are we ready? If you do have any questions whatsoever, again, send them into asklarouge@gmail.com. It is, of course, scrolling at the bottom right here. That is ASKLAROUGE@gmail.com. Okay? And you better watch your face.
Oh!
Because when I tell you that you're resting bitch face, it's iconic.
Always read the comments.
I know. We could tell. All right. Are we ready to start the emails? Let's see. Can we get some emojis? Can we get some likes? Can we get some comments up in here? Tell me that you are ready. When you say that you are ready, then we will start. I'm ready for you. I'm looking at the comments and everything. So, okay, Anne Marie says yes. Oh, she's learning how to type on a keyboard. There you go. And it posts on both.
Oh, I was.
Isn't that cool?
That is.
It is cool. All right, perfect. Everybody's ready. All right, let's do this. Hi, Facebook. How y'all doing? Hi, YouTube. We're on both today. I wanted to remind the people up on Facebook that I am going mostly exclusively up on YouTube. So make sure, of course, that you do like and subscribe. Okay, let's begin. Lacey says, I get really dry on my cheek and nose area, and I think it might be due to the slight rosacea. I'm not sure, but if you have any tips on like moisturizers, I would really love to hear your input. If you're just doing it just for basic skincare, absolutely. What'd they say?
I'm not dealing with the Bible people today. Sorry.
Bible people?
Yeah, I'm not doing all that again today. I'm sorry.
You're just going to have to deal with it. You are just going to have to deal with it. Let me tell you something. You got crosses up on your ears.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean
Okay, then that's going to be fine. You got crosses and I got Freddy's. So we just going to have to deal with it. If they want to talk about the Lord and all of that stuff, that is going to be their problem. It will fall upon other people's ears. It's not going to fall upon mine. I am just here just doing my job. So with that, so if you're dealing with just skincare alone and you're just worried about the dryness up on your cheek and nose area, again, skincare is always going to be important, especially when you're doing makeup. So I would look up into something that's a lightweight type of a moisturizer and just use that all over your face. Now, when it comes to the extra dryness would be definitely better if you were just going on with a little bit of a thicker cream, and you could just put those on those certain spots. So it'll definitely work out well for you. So I hope that works for you guys. So Lacey, let me know if that worked out well for you, and if you need anything more of that, then please, by all means, okay, just send me a follow-up email. Josie says, I have very sensitive scalp with certain hair colors. What do you suggest that I use? I would suggest that you first talk with a dermatologist first and then talk about your journey as far as hair color is concerned. There may be a specific ingredient that would have to probably be narrowed down when you do an allergy test. So talk with a dermatologist first, and then you will be able to understand better, especially when talking to a hairstylist like myself, and be like saying, oh, well, I can't have ammonia, because some people have allergies to ammonia and they get really, really, really sensitive. So that's one thing that you may want to consider. I understand that trying to go to a dermatologist or an esthetician is sometimes not feasible at this time. So you may want to go with something that is going to be a semi-permanent or a demi-permanent, something that does not involve ammonia. Just keep in mind that those are really meant for adding dimension, lighter color hair. If you have dark hair and you're trying to go lighter, unfortunately, you're going to have to be using peroxide up in there. So therefore, the developers that are used up in there may cause sensitivity to the scalp. Only way to find out is by doing a patch test and a strand test, which is what most stylists should be doing anyway, especially if they're coming to you for the first time. So, alrighty.
Peroxide on my hair as a teenager. My aunt was so mad.
Well, yeah, that just, I mean, believe it or not, just peroxide alone lightens your hair.
I know. I wanted it like a reddish, and she wouldn't like let me like color it or anything. So I put peroxide on my hair, and she was like, "What did you do?"
Yeah. Did it come out orange?
I don't remember. To be honest, I thought she was mad.
Got it. Shannon, you send me pictures, but nothing for context. So elaborate. Joanne says, I've been following you for months now. Could I have a signed photo of you, please? You are beautiful. You got it. You're a beautiful person inside and out. I didn't agree with Facebook of what they did to you. It's just wrong. I watch you all the time on YouTube and from the UK, so times are different. I'm learning so much from you. I love watching you. You make me happy even when I'm down. I appreciate that. You are a beautiful lady with many skills. You're a strong woman. You take shit from no one. I would love to meet you one day. You keep doing what you're doing. You're brilliant. You have a beautiful family. Love to everyone. Oh. Thank you very much for that. And just to let you know that we do have, you ain't got to move too much. You didn't have to get up. You didn't have to get up. You did not have to get up. It was fine. Bam. Wow. Photos. I found the rest of my photos. So they are still here. They are still here, and I got plenty of them to go around, so we will be using them, of course. So if you would like to purchase an autograph photo, they are $5. You can also submit it either one of these channels, which is going to be through, of course, my PayPal, via Friends and Family, Venmo, and Cash App. They are $5, and once you do send it, you'll need to send an email to Heather at heather4cece@gmail.com. That's HEATHER, the number 4CEE, CEE at gmail.com. with your mailing address so we can send that out to you. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to send it to you. You know? Make sense? I think it makes sense. All right, perfect. Julie says, how do you deal with an ex who wants to tell people your life? It's not his or her place to say anything, right? I just need your advice. It's pissing me off. Let me tell you something, baby. There is going to be people all throughout this life. All throughout this life, and it's not going to be ex, it's going to be ex-friends, it's going to be ex-family members, it's going to be family members, it's going to be friends, it's going to be pretty much anyone who you associate with. They're going to paint a picture of you. Whether it's going to be accurate or not is up to them. How you choose to react to it, that depends on you. If you know that what they're saying is, of course, not truth, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit, honestly?
I'm not able to like individually reply, right?
No.
So same thing. Okay.
Correct. I mean, if you want to grab your phone and individually apply, you can do so, but why would you want to?
Well, no, because somebody just said hello, so I wasn't trying to be rude.
Hola!
That's okay.
Say hola.
Hi guys, I'm sorry I can't respond to everybody individually. I'm sorry. I'm good.
Do you want to go back to it?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, on YouTube I can't anyways. I mean, on Facebook, yeah, but I mean, on YouTube I can't. So there's no purpose.
No porpoise?
Whatever, shut up, purpose.
Are we back to parking the porpoise?
I never said that.
Are we back to that? Oh my God.
I've been tortured. Oh, freaking week. And
I was waiting for her to finish. But let's go back to the question. Baby, people are going to talk about you. People talk about me all the time. And again, you can choose to react to it. You can be kind and set the record straight. You can be an asshole and set the record straight. Or you can just do nothing. Those who know you already know the truth about you.
true.
That's it. Already know the truth about you. You ain't got to explain yourself when you already know the truth. Now, if you're constantly having to defend your character, you have to constantly question that. Am I the problem? Am I the drama? Yes. Patty says, I just want to tell you that I'm going to be a grandma for the first time. I just found out through Instagram about my daughter being pregnant and what brothers is that they don't talk to me. I have reached out so many times to them. What can I do? You can't make people talk to you. As much as we want to, we can't. Because if they wanted to talk to you, they would have already made the effort, right? You've already made the effort by wanting to talk to them. They're not going to respond to you. What else are you going to do? Can't make people talk to you. You just can't. At that point, that's when you just got to cut your losses and just be like, you know what? I tried. Can't say I didn't, but I tried. I gave a good, valiant effort. I talked to people, you know? That's that. So. Jesse says, so recently I had a threesome on accident.
Oh, an accident? How do you... Okay. I have questions, but I don't know how you do it on accident. But okay.
Either. I didn't think my booty call was going to come at the same time. So I asked the new guy who I was with in the moment if he would mind someone joining. I don't know where I got the confidence. He didn't have time to think about it, but agreed. So after getting him off twice, the new guy left us. So my question is, I really like the new guy, but I wonder if he will think I'm a slut. How would you navigate this situation? Baby, sex is sex.
So if it was a booty call anyway. I mean, guys do it to women all the time.
I wouldn't know.
Guys do. You know how many one-night stands men have? They just like, oh, we just wanted for sex. I mean...
Are they as forthcoming about it?
Some are, yeah.
Okay. Those that are not, those are bad people. Just bad people. So yeah. I mean, if he thinks you're a slut, okay. There's nothing. Look, let me tell you something. If you're talking to someone who is also just as promiscuous, quite, and from one promiscuous person to another, if they know about each other, cool. You're not in a relationship. Now, relationships, different story. This is where communication is even more important because, one, I wouldn't even be acting on it. I would just broach the subject. Be like, what do you think about blah, 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 whatever the case may be. You know, whatever you do in your bedroom is your own business, honey. But, you know, right. You know, that's how I feel about that. Okay. Jenny says, my question is, how do you keep your glitter lips sticking on without it coming off before the end of the day when you actually take it off? The best thing of what I use is a cream eyeshadow. Cream eyeshadow is not as liquidy as a gloss. You can use a gloss or you could just mix in glitter with a gloss, but it's not going to give you that glitter lip that most people, that what I usually do. So with that being said, a cream shadow works really well. Now, with any type of vibrant color, I feel that using black as the background just makes it pop better. I believe I have done previously to where we talked about glitter lips, but we did it with a white eyeshadow cream and a black one. And the white, yes, it does look good, but it looks too bright. Way too bright. Especially I would do that if I was doing like a yellow or if I was doing like a neon color. If you're trying to just go for like a regular type of like blue or red or black even, a black cream shadow is going to be best for it. Just apply it with a lip pencil and you're good to go. You're going to it's best to just use your finger when you're applying the shadow right up onto your lips. It takes a couple of layers, but I promise you it's going to look good. Now, I will tell you that if you're trying to do this for like an everyday look, I don't suggest it because you are going to be moving your mouth. You're going to be drinking things. You're going to be eating things. And I promise you, if you notice a little sense of crunch, it's because you're eating your glitter. Nobody wants that. It does not taste good. I promise you. So don't do none of that. What?
Oh, because I'm trying to.
So there you go. Denise, send it in an email, please. Which, go to banners. Change it to there. There you go. Perfect. All right. All right. Shanna says, thank you for being you and an inspiration to so many of us. I'm 52 years old and get told a lot I look 30, which I consider a huge compliment. I work in pharmacy and work with mostly females. On top of being a very busy person, I'm on my feet 10 hours a day. There are two females that are just awful making comments about me wearing makeup, and I think I'm better than everyone else. They could literally be my daughters. One going as far as to tell a customer to stop complimenting me. My boss is aware and has done nothing. So I started speaking my mind back to them. Guess this is what would CeeCee do situation. Wear more. I would wear the shit out of makeup. The shit out of it. I will be putting more on.
Denise, you don't know how to send an email?
So that would be me. But also just realize that, again, pay attention to your company handbook. They do have standards on how makeup is usually done in the workplace, or how hair is, how appearance is. You have to take that into consideration. In my field, because I deal with the beauty industry, I can wear as much makeup as I want. I can even go to work every day looking like a drag queen. But I don't.
As long as
it's too much.
The boss isn't saying anything.
Who cares?
That's what the coworkers don't sign your
Let them just be mad. Let them just be mad. People are just look. If you have not even gotten this notion already, just by following me, I get hate all the time just by fucking existing.
True.
So, welcome to the club, honey.
You sneeze and that's it. Denise, do you have a smartphone, or are you on a computer, or?
Okay. Ty says, was wondering if you had been on a date or gotten any recently. As far as gotten any recently, it's nobody's business. Have I been on a date? No. No, I don't think people know how to date anymore. They don't. I honestly don't think. I honestly don't think they do anymore. I think the idea of going out on a date has been lost on a lot of people. Most people just either want to take you to McDonald's and the hotel.
Yeah.
Which, again, that's not a bad idea in my book, but
no.
I'm a cheap date. But the romance or the chivalry is kind of gone. It just feels weird. It feels weird. Like, I wanted to go up on a date, but it was like, it felt like more of a relationship type of conversation, to where it was just like, well, where do you want to go? Or what should we do? And da 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 da. And I was just like, dude, why do I feel like that we have to like set that shit up? All of what you need to know is just my availability. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just know my availability. And yeah.
Was she in French?
That's French.
What does she say?
Nous avons c'est oblique, s'il vous plaît, en transition moi. Je suis une femme transgender. Oh, she's a trans person on hormones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wonderful. Magnifique.
Denise, okay, so you have a smartphone. You should have like an email. I don't know if you use Gmail or whatever, but whatever email account you have set up, you would go into your email account and send an email. The email address is on the screen.
And if we have smartphones, there is Google.
So, I mean,
Google it.
Not that hard to send an email on. You had to do it when you signed up for Facebook.
So there we go. Holly says, how do you actively try to achieve personal growth? By realizing that you're going to fail.
Everybody fails at one point in time, or more than one.
Failure does not mean complete and utter failure. That it means that that's part of growth. Growth is not only the successes, but it's also the failures and what you've learned from those things. We're always going to be failing, and we're always going to be learning from those failures. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's required to be on hormones, which is
when transitioning into states.
Oh, it's required where she lives.
It's required where she lives? Oh, wow. In Belgium? Belgium. Really? I did not know that. One, that's pretty cool. But two, that's kind of bad. Because, again, hormones affects people differently. I mean, I can only tell you about my experience with that, which that's another question. But in the States, depending, as far as I know, legally, no, it's not required. It's not required. It's not required here in the United States. Because otherwise, if it was a requirement, I'd be on them. Then again, no, I wouldn't, because they would have to have a very hard time making me.
Sure.
So, can't make me do something I don't want to do. But back to you, Holly. Realize that your failures are going to be part of that growth. And what you do with that information afterwards and not fall into that pitfall again will help you understand. Take your time. Life is not a race. It's never meant to be, even when our time is short up in this world. So, Don says, what was your family's reaction when they discovered you wanted to dress in drag? By that time, I was already a grown adult. I did not care. It was my choice. My choice. Even though that I did go to senior prom as a woman.
I think your mom showed me that one picture, or you did. They were with like a black dress or something.
Little black dress.
Yeah. You're so skinny.
I know.
You know what? If I need to see in that picture, I would have never known.
Then again, it's how I've been doing my makeup for this whole time. Okay, Megan says, I loved your show last night. Well, what I was able to watch. I stayed up past my bedtime to catch some of it. My question, though, is, how in the heck do you comment on the Zooms? Heather, you would have a better knowledge of that.
So there should be like, well, I don't know if you, on the app, the Zoom app, on the bottom is very similar, like how this is. And I have different things, and it will say, like, it says, like, mute for the mic, mute for the camera, and then it has something else, and then it will say chat. And then you have to hit chat to go in there and talk. And then there's an X up top when you want to leave, and then you click that, then you go back in just to watch the Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also select with Zoom, though, when you're in the chat section. There's a little, and the thing, like how it is here, where it's a little arrow, and it will say, like, everyone or individual person. Like, maybe somebody said, hey, whatever, how are you doing? You can actually respond to that person.
Mm-hmm. Morgan asked, Killer A Teal. Killer A Teal is, what time is it? Cies van Wheat. I'm sorry, Cies van Sank. Cies van Sank. Sorry, I'm still trying to. It's hard to switch languages real quick. Let's see. It was my first show and I thought you were fabulous, but couldn't figure out how to comment. Also, is it too late to tip you for last night, or can I still do it? Of course you can, my love. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Of course you can do it anytime that you wish. All right. Michelle asks, I know at one point you were trying to get your page back. I believe it's called Lovely Tips. Every time I see this page post something, I explain to the fans to report this page as it's been hacked. I was told that there are not enough people reporting the page in order to help you to get it back. Just wanted to let you know. You're right.
But then again, it doesn't matter if it's a group. Facebook is not going to do anything because they don't believe that it's going against community standards. So it don't matter if we have 10,000 people. Facebook is saying, too bad.
Yep. Absolutely. So there's nothing I can do for it. Lovely Tips is not mine. Apparently they still have not changed the profile picture or anything like that.
They still have my email address in there.
And yet I still reported for impersonation of another page, and which is the CCL Ross Makeup and Motivation page. Now enough of that gets reporting, then they'll stop them. But I don't know. Megan, thank you, sweethearts. I got it. Let's see.
I wish we could get that page back.
Got it. All right. Christy says, hello to Heather and family too. You are positively glowing and looking a slimmer, sexier you. What are you doing and can you share? Also, what is your feeling about weight loss drugs? What am I doing as far as my weight was concerned? Nothing. I haven't really changed my diet. Well, I have been eating more salads, way more salads. I have calmed down on the fast food a lot. That's because I can't afford it. Let's see. That's really it. I'm on my feet 8 hours a day, sometimes more. I'm constantly moving around. Even in the slow salon, like I'm still moving around because I was doing nothing but cleaning and organizing. So yeah, um, but stress definitely does it. For me, stress makes me lose weight.
It makes me gain.
I lose weight. I'll drop it. What are my feelings about weight loss drugs? Mm-mm. For me, I used to do all of that stuff. I was on, oh my God, what was it called? What was it called? Hydroxycut. You remember Hydroxycut?
I heard of it, yeah.
I tried Hydroxycut and it did nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I did it in conjunction with exercise because that's when I was also seeing a personal trainer and I was eating correctly. When I tell you that it did absolutely nothing. It did nothing. I took out the hydroxycut and just did the diet and exercise, and I was fine. And I was losing weight slowly.
Oh yeah, you said that was your revenge body, right?
That was my revenge body. This is now the revenge body.
I mean, sure.
Still a work in progress, baby, because next year, I can't wait to see my dick again. I'm sorry. Yeah. So hydroxycut did absolutely shit for me. Oh, you're actually gonna be the mother? Okay. The new injection stuff is so different from back then. At least that's what I found. Yeah. I mean, there are some people who are on Ozempic or semaglutide or anything like that. I mean, if it works for them, it works for them. I believe that everybody's weight loss journey is going to be different. Sometimes diet and exercise are not alone. Sometimes diet and exercise alone is not enough. But I would suggest that you talk with your doctor and possibly a dietitian. So that's what I would discuss with. That I'm not a doctor, so therefore I can't refer anything regarding that. But all of what I can say is that what your doctor tells you that you should be doing, especially with your body, is going to be the best thing. But what I will say that's universal is you may want to talk to a personal trainer and start figuring out what is that? And start figuring out exactly what type of exercise will be better for you. Because you have to also remember that as we age, I love that. That looks cool.
We'll be here for an hour.
Okay. As we get older, our bodies tend to get a little stiffer in some parts, especially in our joints. Getting up quickly kind of makes you dizzy sometimes. Or I used to be able to do 6 o'clock hits. Now they're like 3:30. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Any other questions? Because we've already went through these emails. I'm going to go to, of course, my computer and look at comments here because I get to see comments from both Facebook and YouTube. I was on Saxenda and it made me nauseous. I did lose 7 pounds in 11 days, though. I mean, congrats. Just be careful. I sent you an email. Did you get it? I have read it, honey. I have not yet responded. Yes, I'm responding to the emails that do have questions, though. So that's going to take priority first. So let's see. Patrick says, you are such a breath of fresh air. I can be having a down day and watching you makes everything so much better. Thank you. I have an autoimmune disease, which makes my skin very dry and flaky on my face at times. What's a good moisturizer that you would recommend for my face? CeraVe is actually pretty fantastic when it comes to really, really flaky skin. Also, I'm not sure if many salons are still doing this nowadays, but back in the day, I hate to bring my age up in this, but when someone would have very flaky skin, high frequency facials. Now, high frequency facials, sweetheart. Josh, don't apologize, honey. I will read it though. High frequency facials is where they use an electrode wand and they put it up on your face to stimulate the nerves, stimulate the sebaceous glands up into your skin. It does a lot of stimulation for your skin. But, baby, nothing beat a good old high frequency treatment. And especially you would have to, again, research estheticians. There are some estheticians that still do use HF facials. Otherwise, you can talk with an esthetician about getting any type of, there's ones for dermaplaning. Not dermaplaning. It's not microdermabrasion. It's something with the needles. Like they, oh shit, it was on the tip of my tongue. I'm sure somebody will probably get me on there. It's where they use like small needles and they like pierce your skin a little bit just to stimulate microneedling. Thank you, Doreen. Microneedling. Microneedling has helped out a lot. As a matter of fact, it not only helps with that, it helps out with hyperpigmentation. It helps out with people with rosacea. It's helped out my skin tone, definitely. I mean, I have on a little bit of makeup, so that's, don't take this too harsh into account. I mean, I got on my tattoo eyebrows, so it is what it is. Did she move into the bathroom? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's fine. We had one of those in cosmetology school. It did sting. That's because it's too high of a frequency, sweetheart. And usually when they test that shit out, it's usually tested on your arm. They got to test it up on your arm. Your skin on your arm is thicker, you know? So therefore, you're able to find the right frequency that's going to be best for you. Because if it stings on your face, it shouldn't really do that. Yeah, that was another reason why. That. Because who's going to clean up the crumbs? It ain't going to be Lucy.
Well,
it's going to be Heather.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Shut up.
Oh.
Bella picked the bone out.
Oh, did she?
Because I said, what do you think Lucy would like? What kind of bone? Right, and there was other bones, and I was gonna get her a pig ear, but she's going, no more of those.
I had pig ears.
Right, but I didn't know what you had. I always want to bring her treats.
Wow. Anywho, going back to this. Let's see. How is Miss Lucy? She's actually fine. She's right underneath me eating this lovely bone. Oh, thank you for trying to clean up most of your crumbs. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Cannot believe that I caught your live 2 days in a row. Woohoo! I love that. I love that. And Trifonia, hello, baby. Tabby, how you doing? Patrick, you are so welcome, sweetheart. You are so welcome. Yep. I love seeing your faces. Because now I get to associate faces with names. It's amazing. All right. Lisa says, I always wanted to ask why you chose hair as your career instead of makeup artist. You are so unbelievably talented at both. I was just wondering if it was because that's where your heart led you to. Because in this state, there are no makeup schools. None that, of course, budget friendly at the time. I went to a school that was very budget friendly, and I got what education I could get out of it, but I did get my license.
I gained a lot of experience in each salon.
Yes, yes, and I am super, 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 super thankful. Super thankful. Insanely thankful for all of that knowledge because it's utterly fantastic. Can you do nails? Absolutely.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, Lord.
They're trying to grow.
They will grow.
And a little bit on this hand.
Well, you're constantly using your hands.
And it cracked.
Yeah, you're constantly using your hands.
No, but it was.
So get some nails.
Yours are the only one that lasted.
I wonder why.
I've paid for everybody else's. I've done nails, and yours was the only one that lasted.
And I didn't even do acrylic on you. Well, then again, when I did acrylic on you, it stayed.
Oh, it did. Yeah, as I said.
It stayed. You would have lost your nail bed if it cracked.
Look, I soaked up everything off with the phones that time.
Yep. Oh yeah, because I made them a little thick for you because they had length.
Ooh, her makeup is pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So is her hair color.
You're a bright spot in my day. With all that I am dealing with my husband's illness, I need that bright spot. Oh, baby, well, I'm here, honey.
Yeah, and I'm so sorry.
I'm here, baby. I love you. Perfect. Any other questions? I mean, you can ask questions. Now, when I did say no subject was ever taboo, let's not talk about my sex life. If I got any. You should know the answer to that already. Yes, always. Always. Is it from the same guy? No. No.
She's got a whole roll of it.
Are you still using your blue light hair remover, and is it still working? I have not used it. I know I'm terrible. But what I will say is that whatever hair that it did get stayed off.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I need to get back on that.
Yeah.
I do need to get back on that. I really do. Stephanie, hello. Megan says, I sent you an email and tip CeeCee for last night. Thank you, babes.
All right, Megan.
I got it. Right? Yep, I got it. It's on here. There you go. Thank you. Ooh, you also paid for a picture. Megan, I need you to send an email, if you do not mind, to heather4cc@gmail.com,
I think
please.
she did, though, because she said, Heather, I sent you an email.
Okay, got it.
We'll see. If not, no.
When did you start your drag journey? Oh, girl, I was. Okay, drag, different story. Drag, I started in the year 2000.
I thought 99.
Drag. Well, 99, 2000.
Yeah.
So 99, 2000 drag, yes.
Maneuvers,
I started that.
Right?
Maneuvers in Joliet. That was my first bar. Second bar was Nutbush. Third bar was Hideaway.
What a name for.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, did that phone take a
That's
lot
when
out
I
of
started, and I performed in places like the state of Texas. I performed in Florida. Even though it was for a pageant, I still performed. Let's see, Kansas, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Indiana, Wisconsin, Ohio, Nevada. That's it. How old were you when you got your ears pierced? I was 18. they wouldn't allow me to get my ears pierced.
Really?
Yeah, well,
yeah,
absolutely. Michelle, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Let's see. Evening. I'm a little drunk. My partner's mom died tonight, but I'm not with him. I'm so low. Love to all. Oh, Daryl, I'm sorry, my love. Toast to you.
You know who else? Remember Wendy Pillow Dean?
Yeah.
Her, she just lost one of her grandbabies.
No.
Yeah, I have Rock on my friends thing from way back, and she just
Oh,
posted like please send prayers.
damn.
I was like, oh.
Damn. And I'm guessing that the pandemic put a haunt on the whole club appearances. No. The money. The money put a stop.
Well, a little bit of both, because you were going strong up until the pandemic.
Right. Mary's.
Right. And
I
then
was a Mary's girl, honey.
Yeah.
Baby, you couldn't tell me shit.
So it was kind of both.
Baby, I was a show director in 2 states. In 2 states. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Oak Park, Illinois, and Chicago, Illinois. I didn't have to work other clubs if I didn't want to. Baby, my Thursdays through Sundays were already spoken for.
Oh my God, dude.
They were already spoken for. If I did anything else, Hydrate was Mondays and Wednesdays.
Well, no, Thursdays when
Thursdays, yes, but that was Thursday earlier. Then after that, I did a gig at Mary's. You know what I mean? So I was at Hydrate,
right,
and I was at Mary's.
Yeah.
That was it. That was it. That was it.
Then you were always booked in Texas.
Then I was booked in Texas once a year. Usually once a year. Yep. My aunt did shows at the Hideaway. I like that bar. You see what it is now? It's a tire place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Let's see. I paint. It's not very often now, but can I paint you a snowman for Christmas? Of course you can, sweetheart. And so let me know where to send it. I will try to send you a picture of some that I have painted. And if you like, I will paint you one. Honey, I will love it regardless. I will love it regardless. You can send it to P.O. Box 244, Blue Island, Illinois, 60406.
You have to think about it. You were like,
What city? What city? Good evening.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening.
Okay.
You help me more than you can imagine. Tabby, if there's one thing that I know about you, sweetheart, even though that we have never physically met, but with your constant interaction with me, I've gotten to know you. And one thing that I do know for sure is that you are not weak. You've been a fighter this whole entire time. So I love you. So they couldn't even comprehend your talent if it was a money thing. Sucks. You're incredible. Sweetheart, let me tell you, let me just be 100% real and honest with you guys. The gig that I'm doing in Crystal Lake, Illinois, okay? The gig that I'm doing out there, it's only paying $50. That's it. Even the brunch that I'm going to do on the last Saturday of the or last Sunday of the month, Saturday, Sunday, whichever day. You better check your texts. Because she sounds like you're doing a brunch. You're doing a brunch. Did she not have that look? Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
I know.
Yeah, you do know. You do know.
You're gonna do a bunch, but I didn't know you were doing. I can't remember that.
Obviously.
On the...
Hold on, let me pull it up on Messenger.
No, I know you are, but I just can't think where.
It's at the same place that I'm doing the bingos.
Oh, you just said bingos. You didn't tell me about a brunch.
It's only the last Saturday of the month.
Oh.
Last Saturday of the month. So yeah, in this day and time, because I'm trying to make money, you can't be mad at a girl that's trying to make her coin. You really can't. Because again, this is my fault. Again, I will say this. The destruction of that page was my fault. I could have been smarter. I could have not ignored the red flags that were already going off in the back of my mind.
I feel more to blame.
Why?
I don't know, because I started it. I mean, I Googled it, and researched it. I couldn't find anything bad, but...
Exactly, and I did so behind you. So it's not even you to blame for it. At the end of the day, I was the one that went through the tech check. You know what I mean? It wasn't you, it was me. So these are just things that I just have to deal with. And unfortunately, when I mean, just for full transparency, I was making close to what, $3,900 a month, almost $4,000, and that paid for my bills. And that paid not only for my bills, that was the only reason why I was able to have the car that I had, because I needed something that was all-wheel drive. You live out here, honey. If you live out here in the suburbs of Chicago, baby, they do not plow.
Oh.
They do not plow all the streets. And they certainly are not very kind to parking lots. So where I park, I literally have to go through a parking lot just to get to my backyard to park in my backyard. Why? Because there is a business at the end, 2 doors south from me, that is in Alcoholics Anonymous. And with that Alcoholics Anonymous, they're weird. They're very weird about it. Some of them do not have the best driving skills. And with that being said, they've hit my car, they've hit my mother's car, they've hit my ex's car. They hit cars. And of course they don't report it. So that shit I have to deal with. So I park in the back in my backyard, so that way I don't have to deal with it. You know what I mean? So I'm just making sure that we're still connected, because one person says you're frozen. So let me just do a check here just to make sure.
Is anybody else froze?
We're not gonna. Don't do all that. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Could have been just for the moment.
It could have been just an intermittent internet connection. It happens. I'm on the Ethernet cord, so it ain't going nowhere. But here you go. So, does your family accept you for who you are? I do not care about acceptance, sweetheart. And no, I am not in contact with them, Jenny. None of them. Not even my mother. Sad, huh? Sorry, just had to fix the focus. There we go. Wow. Shameless promotion. Sorry. So yeah. Yeah. $50, that's fucking criminal. It is. It is. It is, honey. But to be even more transparent, I was only making $125 at Hamburger Mary's.
Yeah, but the amount of tips though balance that out.
Way did, because I was usually making about $1,000 a weekend. I was making $1,000 a weekend. I didn't need Facebook at the time.
Right.
Because there's usually 4 Saturdays in a freaking month. Look, baby, I have been accustomed to making $4,000 to $5,000 a month.
Because especially at a night show, the later show, that you usually would make for tips on a good night, maybe like $400 or $500.
So I would make anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 per month, just on Hamburger Mary's alone. From what I made in Hydrate, equated to that $5,000. So I was accustomed to that. And then I got up into doing live videos. And then the pandemic happened. Mind you, I was doing online shows even before the pandemic.
True.
I was doing online shows even before the pandemic. Why? Because there are people who don't live in my state. You guys. Hence why I was doing the online shows via Zoom. I was doing it per your request. So for me to lose that drag income, Facebook, I was at that point enough to where whatever I was making from Facebook became the play money.
Right.
That was money that I was able to buy nice things for my home. Just for my home. Literally, I was constantly doing something with this apartment. I improved the floors. I improved the cabinets. I improved the lighting. I improved the walls. I improved everything up in here. How I leave this apartment, either by my death or me finally catching up a break again, then they will see that I had left this apartment and not in just good condition, but better. So now that I've lost that page, it feels like I'm starting all over again. But I have noticed something else. Number one, I did cut back a fuck ton. I'm no longer depending on social media at all. If times do hit tough, I either pick up a free gig or I do like the gigs that I'm about to do for the month of September at Cantina. It's $50 here and there, but it's doing that to make ends meet. That's all. I haven't made I haven't bought fabric. I haven't bought anything for drag. I have not purchased anything new for drag. Everything of what I've been creating lately has been from what I've recycled. I haven't purchased any, and literally anything for myself. Nothing. The only current extravagant purchase of what I do is literally fast food. That's it. If I don't feel like cooking, baby, I'm ordering a pizza. If I don't feel like cooking, I will not. And this summer has not been kind. So we're going back to, okay, sorry, I'm just going through these questions. Let's see. I was wondering if you could talk in your manly voice for a bit. That is rude. This is how I talk. Are you getting your fan base back, honey? When that page was taken away from me, I had 213,000 followers. 213,000 followers. Did you think that I got most of that money from supporters? No. 80% of that income was ads. Ads, completely ads. So when YouTube gave me that, girl, what you think I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna be asking y'all for the money. Just watch an ad. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Does YouTube pay better than Facebook? I don't know. I haven't got paid yet. Taylor says, when did you start to transgender? Officially beginning my transition, officially, like doing the ceremonial. This is just my opinion when it comes to my own trans journey, ladies and gentlemen. Please do not take my word as anything completely universal, because every trans person's journey is going to be different. Mine was absolutely unique. So, with that being said, I started the ceremonial thing of taking hormones. I started with the pills. To me, I felt like it wasn't doing much for me. And at looking back on it now, I wish I would have stayed with the pill. Why? Because it did not give me the enormous amount of weight gain that it did from taking the shots. Because the shots, oh my God, it is like taking an entire bottle.
I thought you said the pills, though, they cut your sex drive.
That pill, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the spironolactone. Yes. Spiral, baby. It affects people differently because for some people, they were just like, I'm horny all the time, baby. No, you couldn't even get me in the bed like that. I was just not interested. They took the hoe out of me. And believe it or not, I enjoy being promiscuous. I enjoy being single. I do enjoy it. There are times that I do miss that I want to be in a relationship, but he's got to be so much of a fucking whore like I am. He's got to be. He's got to be. He's got to be. I crave that.
I know you.
Constantly. I'm a dude, you know? I'm a dude. I crave this shit.
I'm a dude.
Shit. You know what I mean? Let's see. Has Facebook brought you back to any other club appearances, or do you prefer making your own content / shows? Sorry for all my nosiness. I've always been fascinated by your work. Started watching you just when you were redoing your kitchen. Ooh, baby.
Oh, wow.
Baby, that was that long ago. So Facebook has been the bridge between myself and the show directors. That's technically a reason why I have not deleted my page, because I still need to be in contact with these show directors. How these show directors are operating and doing their booking and stuff like that, they do not do it via email. They do not do it via phone call. They do not do it via phone calls. It's done via Facebook. It's done via Facebook Messenger. So unfortunately, I got to keep the page. And for me to try to start a new one is ridiculous. I had to think about this one. And like I said, it gave me 30 days to decide. It gave, they were already scheduled for deletion. The minute that I talked to you was the minute that I scheduled it for deletion.
Oh.
All of them. All of my pages. I had to stop on day 16. If they do not know me personally, like for example, Teresa, Brandana, Alexandria, Ida, Justice Sinclair. You know, if it wasn't for those people who didn't have my number personally and know me personally, I would have lost every single possible contact. And most people look at faces before they look at names. So luckily, that was my saving grace there. Why do you think I have not changed the name? Or because I don't know about you, but me still on Facebook as Narciso S. Torrent, which is my government name, by the way, there's still a blue check mark. So I paid for a permanent blue check mark. Because it did nothing else for me. Okay, next. Me and my daughter were going to come see you when you were just here in Ohio, but I was in the damn hospital again, so I missed you again. Oh, Tabby! I'll talk to Justice about coming back, sweetheart. Let's see. I think you are gorgeous and down to earth. I have learned a lot from you. Still not very good, but better than I was. I love watching you so much. Loads of love to you from the UK. Joanne, it's same girl. Better than I was before. Better than I was before. The lady next to you, I love her hair color. I love your smooth skin. It's a filter. What are you using for your skin? A filter. Let's just, I'm going to be 100% real with you right now. Hold on. Let me. Do not touch up my appearance. And here we go.
Your skin's still not bad.
Oh, it's still the same.
What?
I thought it was worse. Okay, still the same.
Not.
Okay, well.
I mean, like,
Okay, okay.
well, anyway, she did my hair color.
Yes. No wonder I haven't seen it. Your old page closed. I remember you redoing the kitchen and it's beautiful. Thank you. It does need some sprucing up though. It really does. One thing that it was again when I had the disposable income, baby, I got every single freaking appliance known to man.
Yeah.
But when I tell you that shit makes my cooking easier, that air fryer is great. And I was not a fan of it. So let's see. When you started drag, how did you get over stage fright and show your talent being in the spotlight? As soon as the music played, it was either do something or run.
Yeah.
Now that I'm so much more comfortable in my skin, my emotion conveying when I perform is so much better. When I'm expressing emotion when I do drag, again, you get the real raw me on Zoom.
Were you ever nervous when you first started? Like when you first started?
Mm-mm. I was nervous as fuck in only 2 instances. One, when I was at a Chicago Pride event, Linda Carter was actually in the audience.
Oh, wow.
Made me nervous as fuck. The second one was performing, finally, by CeeCee Peniston in front of CeeCee Peniston. And I was like, baby, look, I wanted that opportunity. I wanted that opportunity, and the gay 90s, which will forever stay in my heart, gave me that opportunity because I begged for it. I begged for it. I was like, please let me do it. Please let me do it. Please let me do it. If nothing else, this could be my last number. Let me do this. Let me do this. They were just like, girl, it's yours. You can do it. Forever grateful. Forever grateful.
What about when you performed for Belinda Crowd? And the Go-Go?
It was so easy. Well, because, okay, for those of you who have followed me that long ago, Belinda Carlisle was on my live.
Yep.
Belinda Carlisle herself was on my live. And if I would have stayed live all day, you would have seen Taylor Dane and you would have seen Christine W. But, yeah. But she was so personable and she was so easy to talk to. Do you know what I mean? She didn't make me feel weird. She didn't make me feel like she didn't have that superiority complex that a lot of celebrities have. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see. Are you doing any cooking videos? I do, up on my YouTube. When I watch you on my YouTube or on a computer or TV, it shows an ad, but on my phone, it doesn't. Thank you for watching the ads. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. By no means again. Sorry. Oh, sweetheart, it's no big thing. It's no big thing. Let's see.
Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. I'm perimenopausal and you can't get me to bed. My drive is gone. Yeah, that's why I have to stop the injections, honey. I have to stop. I literally had to stop taking them. I was like, look, I'm gaining way too much weight. Like, I'm almost back at high school age. That was how big I was. I was actually bigger than that. I was a big kid. I did not want to go back to that. Doing any type of physical activity was just impossible. It was impossible. So, yeah. Hi, Donna. Hi, Donna and Laura. Laura BJ. Oh, Laura BJ, you look just like Janet Jackson. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. I love StreamYard for this. I get to see your profile photos and I get to see you. Marcus. Hi, sweetheart. Your hair is amazing,
Oh,
Heather.
thank you, Donna.
Yeah, I do need to give her a trim though.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's bad.
Yeah, you need a trim. Let's see. LaDonna, we doing good. Lisa says, I get it. Everything seems to revolve around social media. I've been unemployed for almost 4 years, and resumes do not cut it.
Yeah.
Resumes don't cut it no more, especially in the beauty industry. If you have a beauty industry, baby, look, before, again, I'm older than the internet. So I will say this. For us being older than the internet, baby, resumes and cover letters, all the way around, sprinkled the fuck out. You either went up in there, you filled out an application, included your resume and a cover letter. And you got to make sure that that cover letter was for that specific company. Okay? Here we are, 2020. Jesus Christ.
2024.
2024.
Soon to be 2025.
What the fuck's a resume? Now, people are still trying to instill that thing to be like, oh, you have to have your resume when people have a LinkedIn profile. That's your resume. People depend too much upon technology nowadays. And I'm glad that I was born when I was born, because it gave me a greater appreciation of greater appreciation and much even bigger longing for the time before. Because drag was not as mainstream as it was now.
True.
Baby, we were the taboo. We were the taboo. I miss it. Smoking in the bars and performing in smoky nightclubs where you didn't have to be the trick queen, where you didn't have to be like, oh, well, I'm about to give you a whole fucking sideshow of Barnum and Bailey or Cirque du Soleil. Bitch, they are doing cartwheels and splits and going up the rafters and coming down from the rafters and crushing their nuts into a gosh agonizing split. And I didn't have to do any of that, baby. I am a park and bark queen is what they call us nowadays. I'm a park and bark. Baby, I am an entertainer. I convey emotion. Ballads are what I do best. I can be sexy. I can grind better than a stripper. I'm not a dancing queen. That's not my just. That's not my lane. I can dance. I have rhythm. But that's not my gimmick. My gimmick is ballads. That's my gimmick. I'm a look queen. I serve body. I serve glamour. I'm old school drag. I'm old school drag. I'm not new school. I'm not new school. Yes, my persona has evolved drastically over the years. But that's not because of the years that I've been in there, it's because of pageantry. I was a pageant queen. Baby, I got the crowns in the hallway to prove it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I've won one national title. I've won a regional. I've won a state. I've won a bar. I've won a city. I've done everything I've wanted to do with pageantry. I'm not going back. I only did one more pageant after the fact, and that was Miss Charlie's. And I got first alternate. But rightfully so. Rightfully so. There were a couple hiccups. But that's the risk that you take with pageantry. You could have the perfect package, but it could be some fucking detail. Some detail that just costs you the points. Remember, you're given a perfect score before you even hit that stage. You're given a perfect score. Whatever you do after that matters, and it subtracts. So what did I do? Well, my gown was too long. My evening gown was too fucking long, and I switched shoes.
I think they were just looking for something.
No, sweetheart. I don't give a damn. They were right. They were completely right. My gown was too long. It was too long. I agree with that 100%. My hair was perfect. it was the fit of the costumes. And that's what kills me more because number one, I changed my body and I was losing weight. So by the time that I got everything started with that package, I was at a certain weight limit. By the time that I picked everything up and was presenting it on stage, I've lost so much weight. So things hung off me, they buckled, they moved. So I got screwed with that. But that was, again, I don't regret a damn thing. I spent so much money on that pageant. I spent 8,000
something like that
on that pageant alone. That included backup dancers.
Yeah,
I had backup dancers with me. I had 4. Baby, that's what you put into. I don't care what pageant it is. I brought it like it was a national pageant. That's how I brought it. It was just my little mistakes of what costed me. So, rightfully first alternate. You're amazing. I love how honest and straight up you are. It helps me get my confidence back. Absolutely appreciate it. Thank you. Your skin always looks amazing. Well, it does now. I got a little bit of makeup on. Just a little bit. I haven't watched you in a while. My daughter passed away August 2023, so I'm not up to date on what's been going on with you. So excuse me if I seem like I don't know what's going on. No worries, honey. Baby, you have no requirement to me, sweetheart. You have no requirement to me. None whatsoever. But, however, if you want to catch up, baby. That's it. I'm not trying to be an asshole about it. But I understand that you're not the only person who has been away from social media as well. Or again, I cater to an older demographic a little bit. So I've got a lot of people my age and older that watch me. So some of them have kept up, some of them haven't. But I just referred to them to the date, which is May 17th. All this gory story started into fucking motion. May 17th will always be a fucking trigger day for me from now on. Yep. I'm so glad that you still have Bella living with you because I've been going crazy since my daughter moved out. It's been hard, but a little nice too. Baby, I can't wait till she moves out. Oh. Kidding me?
You're gonna miss her.
Of course I'm gonna miss her. The fuck? Of course I'm gonna miss her. Baby, the minute she's gone. Clothes optional.
This is why I still stand where I'm always text you before I come over.
Because before anybody moved in, it was clothes optional.
I know anybody is coming in. No, I'll message you first.
You bet. Now this time you have to call me a day in advance. Baby, you guys to let me know, and I hate phone calls. So, yeah. Girl, stop. You're not big. You're beautiful. My beauty has nothing to do with my size. But thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, it has nothing to do with my size. I know I'm not big anymore. But I ain't little still. I can definitely say that I'm out of the plus size. Now. That I can say. I'm now under 200 pounds. As a matter of fact, I'm about 184 now.
Nice.
All of what's left up on me is just loose skin. So, yeah. I was just wondering, did you turn on the ads for this? Because I haven't seen one. If you're on your phone, I guess it doesn't happen during the live, but if you're on a computer, it will.
Sometimes when I go back to watch some of your lives, like...
Yes, when you go back on a replay, they're already installed.
Yeah.
Yes. I love her color.
Thank you.
Told you. You're going to love it. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I was in legal. How do I parlay that into social media? I'm at a loss. I was in legal. So how do I parlay that into social media? Well, your LinkedIn profile will give you better, because again, there are some good things about AI and there are some bad things about AI. One good thing about AI is that it helps you to just put in a couple words and it kind of gives you an eloquent fucking sentence. It's great. You ain't got to think about it if you're not a creative person. If you're not a creative person and don't have the linguistic skills. How do I say that without sounding like an asshole? If you don't have the gift of gab, let's just put it that way.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't have the gift of gab, AI is pretty good. Pretty good with that shit. It's amazing. Let's see. I love how you two are together. You make my Sundays, and any other day I get to see in my short time following. Your positivity is awesome. Oh, thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. I tried hormone therapy and they did wonders for me. Feel better, no hot flashes, sex is amazing again. I recommend it. OBGYN doesn't do the resources to help and get down to the real cure. Get you on hormone therapy. We can go back to that turkey baster again.
Oh, dear God.
Look at her. She's blushing. Just going to be like, squash, squash, bitch. Then out pops whichever fucking kid now.
Oh, my God. I could not imagine.
You have another one? I'm calling him Chloe. They'll be like, oh, no, not Chloe.
You know what I always wanted? If I ever said when the kids were little, if I would have had any more like after Bella, another boy, I wanted to call him Damien.
Yeah.
I've always liked that name.
Oh, okay, because you watched The Omen too many times.
Well, I mean, I love The Omen. Sorry. I've seen all these since I was young. I was always infatuated with The Omen son.
Yep. Laura, I love you. Thank you, baby girl. I do know how to hold a conversation on the phone and in person, so I got that. Perfect. Now translate it into text. Then when you're done with that, make it professional. That's it. That's it. Welcome back, Miss Kim. Let's see. I love old school drag. Aw. You age like a fine wine. Well, thank you. Oh, God. I know what that means.
Well, they bought games and they.
Oh, they're playing.
They wanted to play with you too.
My first drag show was at a place called the Castle in Greenville, South Carolina. I was enamored by all the talent and joking that the queens did. It was great. It's another thing that I'll miss about Chile.
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry to hear. I remember how you did one of her dresses that time. You showed me her, but I never got a chance to see her perform. I'm definitely gonna have to go now and Google it, see something.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep.
She would have loved, I think, drag.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I gotta go through. Oh, we're at the. No, we're not at the bottom.
Is the castle's? Oh.
They're talking to each other. Hold on.
Castle.
Let's see.
You sneezed one more time, Bella.
You did? What email did you send it to, Ann?
To you?
CeeCee, would you do a meet and greet? I would love to meet you. Absolutely. And I wouldn't even charge you for it.
Fun to do again.
Yeah. It's called Your Tongue Doesn't Have Feathers on. It's what we say. Yes, girl. You know, when you have the gift of gab.
Oh, it was like.
Let's see. Is reporting tornado warnings here. Girl, take cover. Take me with you. Funny you were talking about the 90s. Spent 2 hours making an 80s and 99s playlist last night. Oh. Baby, that's the one thing that I love about Spotify.
I know. Look, you have a whole list of different songs from 80s on up. When I go do them.
Have you ever done a show in South Carolina? No. Not to my knowledge. No. I'm showing it.
I felt like she'll see, so she was doing it backward. I mean, Sarah, where have you been? Where's my glitter turkey baster, Kara? She was gonna make me a glitter one, just like to as a decoration.
No, ma'am, because I remember you telling me about the story, and I also remember asking you, did you not get a hold of Kara?
She's busy a lot.
Oh, okay.
She got her babies.
Uh-huh. She eventually looks at her phone, like you. Uh-huh. I love all the different paintings of you on your wall. Did you draw them? No, Alyssa Nelson drew that for me. If you know who Alyssa Nelson is. She was one of the managers and wait staff at Mary's in Oak Park.
Oh wow.
The short one with the glasses and copper hair.
Don't remember.
Yeah. Her.
I remember the ones that had interaction. That would be TJ and Gavin.
Yeah.
Oh, Kara. I hope you're doing good.
I miss you. And since you did your show yesterday, I had to buy tons of makeup today. As long as you have fun with it, baby. Plus, I have to get a box of Cheetos and a fine box wine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's Heather right there.
Wow.
Wow. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, menopause sucks when it comes to the sex drive. What is that? I feel bad for my husband because I just don't want to do it. Hormone therapy is life-changing for some people, but for me, it killed my sex drive. Like, it felt like it put me in menopause. Because I was cranky as fuck.
You were like mega cranky.
I was terrible. I was a nightmare.
Okay, we understood.
You did more than Bella did.
Oh yeah, Bella.
Poor Bella was crying.
She was. She like I just said good morning to her. She's like, "What the hell do you want?"
Yeah.
That poor little demon child.
Yeah. I love that. That should have been cheesy, but boy said Tex must be hangry for Cheetos.
I mean, Cheetos, flaming hot Cheetos are actually flaming hot Cheetos.
Did you want to talk about your experience the last time you had them?
Yeah.
Oh, how quickly we forget.
With flaming hot Cheetos?
Yes.
You get heartburn.
And you should know every single wall that I have in that bathroom. You should know how wide the shelves are by now.
It does not.
It
not
did.
Like
Oh, it did. Oh, I'm sorry. Not all the time. Every time she has them.
No, if I eat too much of that stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But I don't eat it like that anymore.
No, only here when you're high.
No, even then, I can't finish a whole bag like that. Like, I used to be able to down that shit in one whole sitting.
That's cute.
Not anymore.
That's cute.
I have.
You went past the serving size. Every time. Yeah. Besides Bella, you were also a tenant in that bathroom.
So I had Cheetos and then cheese sauce and towel.
See? This is why my toilet needs to have handlebars with you. Jenny, I appreciate that. Oh, we having a sex class? Because I have important questions. I mean, why didn't you?
Well, some people don't know.
Doesn't research enough to help us ladies during menopause and less sex drive. I've been there. I have my life back. I get it.
Kara,
Bitch.
why you have me bringing up shit that it didn't even happen like that? Why you gotta stop? Not everybody knows about that now. It wasn't my fault. That was like how many people's fault?
Girl. Ellen says, question, my husband has ED and it's been over 6 months and my toys are getting boring. I don't know what to do. Hormone therapy. Hormone therapy. Oh, Kara's fucking amazing.
Oh, I love you too, Kara.
And you owe me nothing. Sex class, some people know some people know none. Some people just have way too much fun. You're welcome.
Oh.
Ask a host some shit. I could tell you so. If it wasn't for all of those experiences, you would not have known what a backward sneeze was.
I mean, true. But there are a lot of things I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know what a Cleveland steamer is.
And I just like some things I just wish I did not know.
You would not know what a Cleveland steamer is.
I still regret asking her to send me the link that one time during one of your After Darks about the was it the Fruit Loops and the Cheerios one, and then the 2 girls 1 cup one. I was just like, no, I want to see it. No, you don't. We promise you don't want to see. No, I want to see it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. I want to see somebody the link. Oh. I really could have done that and the blue waffle.
You could have just listened to me. You could have just listened to me. That's the problem.
These are things I didn't know existed. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
But when I tell you, let me tell you something. If a sequence of words together does not sound very kosher to you, and the minute your curiosity just spikes, that's when you question it. But the minute that your brain tells you that sounds gross, don't question it further.
Yeah. Or the symbol.
Oh. What will the hormone therapy do for him? Make him horny.
Oh no.
Wait. There's a follow-up. You ready?
Okay. Kara. So
you're welcome.
The reason why we called it backward sneeze is back when Bella was young, she would ask all sorts of questions.
Oh my God!
So we would each take turns of trying to explain certain sexual questions that Bella had, because we just wanted to be open. Well, she asked what an orgasm was, so it was her turn to answer.
Oh, and
this bitch told her that it was the happiness of 1,000 puppies. And then Kara said, no, it's when you sneeze backwards. And Bella, for years, just figured it was a backward sneeze. Because you told her she was too young, so you're like, well, it's like the happiness of 1,000 puppies, honey. Meanwhile, what are anal beads? What do you tell you? And they make this noise, and here's what a sex swing is, and everything else is. But what's an orgasm, Ma? That was the
best. This is why my kid's still a virgin.
You don't have to worry about nothing.
I ain't got to worry about shit. You want a backward sneeze? Be careful.
She knows now what happened. She was like, no, I'm good.
She's probably just going to associate the sounds, because I was quite vocal about what those sounds were. No, I had backup. I had backup. Kiki. Kiki made it worse. Daddy did.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Poor Bella was scarred.
She's welcome. That's all I can say.
She loved everything.
She did. She did. She did. I'm terrible. Oh, but hey, if anything, she's got her eyes on a fucking prize.
Yep.
Ain't no man or woman that's gonna stop her. That girl got so much confidence in herself now.
Oh yeah.
Ugh, I can't undo what I did. I can't undo that. There's no way.
That took years.
That took years and hardships. She had to face that shit on her own. She had to. I can't shield her from that. Let me tell you something. Life is the greatest teacher. And you're going to have to understand that while there are many joys in this world, there are many things that can hurt. Disappointment is definitely one of them. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. As parents, and I can definitely say this because I put some years in, you can't be there 24 hours a day. You just can't. You just can't. It's not possible. It's just not possible. Otherwise, your bills won't be paid. If money was not an object, then we could be there 24/7. But money's an object. Money's a necessity. You know what I mean? I did warn, but that was only based upon my experience. However, baby, I'm only going to tell you this based on my experience. You may have a different one. It may work out. But I'm going to tell you what happens when it doesn't. When it doesn't, this will happen. Because nobody really complains when something works out. People only complain when things don't. And how it makes you feel. So, with all of that being said, I only gave my experiences both positive and negative. What you do with that information is entirely up to you, sweetheart. Don't say I didn't warn you. Number one. Don't say that I did not warn you. Number two, I'm always usually right.
Yeah.
I'm almost always usually right. Number three, you will learn regardless. Regardless whether you take my advice or not. Or not. Because one consequence is going to happen, positive or negative. What you do with any type of information of what's given to you in a certain situation, how you navigate it based upon that prior knowledge of someone else and choose to ignore it because your situation may be unique and different is 50-50. It's 50-50. Maybe you might find that person that's going to change when they've been treating you terribly or they've abused you or anything. Maybe. Hasn't happened very much. I would definitely say the success rate out of anybody who has been abusive changes. It's kind of low. It's kind of low because, again, if it was a positive, it would probably be more resonating, wouldn't it? But it's not. So therefore, when we say something that's going to fucking happen, listen. Why? Because not only has it happened to me, it's happened to people I've known. And I've seen what it does to them afterwards. You want to go through all of that? Fine. Say I didn't warn you. So the last thing I want to say is I told you so. And regret saying it. Especially if I love you. Especially if you're an important person in my life. Yeah. Does mothers always know best? No. Does parents, are we always right? No. No. Goes back to my previous argument. You may have a favorable outcome. Proves us wrong. Then again, you kind of prove me right still. Why? Because I've told you what can happen if it works out.
Sure.
If it worked out, great. This is what you're going to experience. But if it works out worse, I mean, if it doesn't work out at all for you, this is what can happen at the minimum. It could be much worse. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Did I turn that into a TED Talk? I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
I need to. I mean, we still love you. But your TED Talks are good because they're informative. And people learn things. So it's not you're just rambling.
I sometimes feel like I am.
But people still learn things.
Sure.
So see?
It's CeeCee.
What?
Not SoC. Because you said SoC, and I said I'm CeeCee. You're welcome. No, I did not.
Sick of you.
I'm sure. Why are you looking at that?
Wait.
Why?
Wait, hold on.
Why?
Did I send that to you? No. Who did I send it to?
Oh, God.
Oh, here.
Oh, here she goes.
What is a ghost's favorite kind of tea? Blue tea. Wait. What is a ghost's favorite kind?
Ew, don't be a hater.
I'm empty.
I liked it.
I'm glad.
I thought it was cute.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Nice.
Is that Heather's mom?
Mom? I didn't read about it.
What's over there?
Sure.
Hey, Heather.
Oh.
That's Heather.
You mean Bella? Yes.
I just had to make sure. Shut up. My God, CeeCee, can you run for president, please? Sorry, I'm Canadian. I don't really have a dog in the fight. Oh, don't you dare say that, honey. You are a human being. If you don't have a parent, baby, you can consider me your mother. Consider me your mother.
Oh.
Consider me your mother. How far? It's definitely not a stone's throw.
Not anymore.
No, she lives all the way where Christ lost his fucking shoes.
About like a little over an hour. An hour and 20.
That's not a little.
Well, I'm sorry that I moved far away.
Child, she over there.
You can move there.
She moved to Silent Hill.
That shit went off the other night at like
3 in the morning?
No, it was like 8. o'clock or after.
Mm-hmm.
Shit went on. It's like the darkness is coming.
And you didn't have blackout curtains in your room, did you?
No, we have the shades in the front.
Oh, that's so shady.
Blackout curtains in my bedroom.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah, but I was in the front room. I feel like I missed the joke.
And you were the one that said it. Not that you're going through the fucking transcript in your head. Oh my God. In heaven. You need a snack. You need a snack. Oh. Oh.
I used to live like a hop, skip, and a jump, Wayne.
That was before my time.
What? A hop, skip, and a jump?
Yes. You were in Blue Island before I was.
True.
Now you understand the context of your question.
Oh. True.
Don't call me stupid. You were the one. Just.
Ew.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. My God.
And heaven.
Mm-hmm. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Nuggies?
No, not yet. I had pizza and everything before I came here.
I'm not talking about what you had before. I'm talking about what we're about to have in about the next 10 to 12 minutes.
There's chocolate cookies too.
Oh, well, then there's chocolate there.
And there's cookies.
There are cookies, yes. I leave her 4 minutes and CeeCee is praying to the Lord. She started it. Heather, are those new glasses? They look great.
No, they're old as hell and they need to be replaced.
They do. So will Heather be my new sister? That's right.
Sure.
That's right. You gotta have matching glasses now.
Bella could be. Bella be the sister.
Bella will be your sister.
Lucy?
Heather will be your other mother.
Oh.
May I ask how you guys maintained this great relationship? Did you guys co-parent only, or were you ever together? Well, there was that one night.
Now you forgot to tell the story. You have to let Kara tell. Is Kara still here?
Yes, she is. I don't know why you're looking at me. She says she left for 4 minutes and I was praying
that's
to
right.
the Lord.
She did come back.
Wow, Dory, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming. When you want. Oh.
How are you doing?
Yeah, you are.
What was it?
Yep.
P.
There you go. Mm.
Something wrong.
Yep. Yep. On what lane?
It was P. Was it P. Sherman Wallaby Lane? Something like that lane? It's the address they were looking for Nemo, damn it. That fucking Dory knew, but then she would forget.
Baby, I've only watched Finding Nemo on TikTok. I've never seen it.
I'm so sorry.
It could have been Drury Lane.
Not Drury Lane.
Where the Muffin Man is. Do you know the Muffin Man?
I do know the Muffin Man lives at Drury Lane.
Yes. At Drury Lane.
Drury Lane.
Heather, did you move for work? She did. She did. It all happened one stormy night. Box wine, Cheez-Its, and a turkey baster. I was only taking photos. Thank you. Now we have an addition to the story.
Kara, you know, she's been a photographer.
She's been a photographer the entire time. We were all watching Netflix and chill. She didn't want to participate. She was like, I am not about that life. I'm right with the Lord. But snap, snap, bitch.
Yeah.
Lucy was baying by the howl of the moonlight. Wouldn't she though?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
But no, Bella's mine biologically. So Bella was already like almost 13 when I met C, and she like bonded with CeeCee right away. So C kind of just took over parenting role with me. So yeah.
Yeah. How expensive is it for you to make me a wig? Because I can't grow my hair anymore. I'd love to buy one from you. Girl, you know that there's tutorials online that show you how to make wigs. That's how I learned.
What should you?
It's not hard. I promise you, it's one of the easiest things you could ever do, but it starts with a canvas block. A canvas block is like think of it as kind of like a mannequin, how we use for sewing, but it's one for your head. And it's perfect if you can find one that's your head size and you measure from the occipital bone to the front. Look in here, in this bin, there's a tape, measuring tape. It's pink, like your hair. There we go. Don't ask how I have this on. Just don't. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. All right. So let's say we take this off, right? Because it's already off. And you want it to measure your head. So you're going to go from the occipital bone right here, past behind the ears, and you're going to measure. Okay. Then you take that measurement, and that is your head size. Mine is a 23. No wonder a lot of the drag wigs are so big on my head. No, it's because my hair is short. My hair is short, so therefore I can accommodate a more truer size wig. But if you didn't like braid your hair down, like hardcore, it would be very tight on you if you were my size. Let me just check that again. Yeah, 23. Holy shit. Yeah, so find one, because you could find canvas blocks that are your head size, and you can just make wigs from there. It's so easy. Then after that, if your hair is short like mine, or if you have it like in wig braids, which are just cornrows, and measure around your head. If you have long hair, wigs are going to be a little bit more problematic for you as they are for people with short hair. The standard size wig that it's usually made in is 24 inches. And I'm under it. And which is weird for me because I was always a 25. I'm a 23. I lost 2 fucking inches in my head.
Really?
Yeah. I lost 2 inches in my head.
See, now you can't say that your head's big.
Can't say I have a fat head anymore.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was like, where the fuck is that coming from?
Your stomach.
No, it's
the television.
Yeah.
Yes.
How'd you do this? Is it like a YouTube
By
thing?
turning it on. You lifted up your hand like you wanted to strike me. My God.
Oh, like you did that. More time.
Oh, bitch, that was funny. Oh, bitch, that was funny as shit.
Treat you like you're one of the babies, but
not that she picked up her head. She was like, I want to fucking hit you so bad. I'm dead. Ah.
That's well, you were. You know what? You were all hands on.
You were double duty.
You were DDs.
Yes.
Shut up, Karen.
Don't lift up your hand. I ain't did shit. I ain't did shit but agree. I ain't did shit but agree. You ain't gotta strike me. Mm. House sandpaper fingers.
Huh? Who?
What the what?
Who's sandpaper fingers?
How, not who.
Right. How's sandpaper fingers?
Right. You said who.
Right. So.
What do you mean who?
Well,
she said how.
Right. So in other words, sandpaper fingers has to be somebody. So I said.
Then it would be who. But it's not. It's a how.
She's asking how's sandpaper fingers. So that means that somebody. Oh, I just wish to have one now. Never mind. Shut up.
It's like someone had to draw the picture for her.
Look, matchmaker. You look like the matchmaker in the
Oh my God. Oh my God in heaven.
what was
They're not picking on her.
where's
She picks on herself.
Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh my goodness.
The matchmaker was the Yenta.
God bless you.
You've never seen Fiddler on the Roof?
No. Was it a horror movie?
It's a musical. How do you like musicals?
Was it Chicago? Was it like some Mary Poppins shit? Was it Sweeney Todd like? No. I'm assuming not. I'm assuming by the look on your face. Oh, now we understand the feeling. Ow. You just slapped my boob?
Yes.
Oh my God. That's aggressive. That is aggressive.
Good.
The fuck?
Thank God.
I'm so taken aback.
Now you know how you feel. So
Oh, good. You didn't baby your drink.
So I felt like you were saying, like, now you know how you feel to be disappointed or something like that. Like you were calling
That
me.
ain't even nothing of what I said.
Like I was a disappointment. You were calling me.
Not that I Uno reversed you. Did I do that to you? I'm so sorry.
Like, wow.
My boob did not have to pay the price for that.
Well, you know what?
Neither did yours.
So you know what? There.
I'm sorry, but you understand what consequences mean. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Your left titty gonna feel the same way.
I know what you're doing. Go about your business.
I plan to. My God. That shit was loud, wasn't it though? That's because you know they're fake. But oh my God. Oh, she says, stop that. You have too many witnesses. Oh, you deserved it. We deserved that. That was great. All right, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings this show to a close. And I do want to remind you all to make sure that you do like, follow, and of course, subscribe. However, please do it up on YouTube. Try not to do it on Facebook. I mean, I'm already inching close to 10,000 followers upon Facebook, but I'm not sure that they're gonna give me ads or not. Because if they give me ads, bitch, we gonna be multi-streaming. But if they don't give me anything else, it is what it is. But I love y'all. We gonna go eat some chicken nuggets. If not you, definitely me. But I will see you all later. Y'all take care of yourselves, and remember, there's so much negativity in this world, but the only way to combat that is with positivity, love, and education. You hear me? I'll see you soon.